Awesome. Well, good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, May 18th, just after 10 a.m. Central. And we are here with one of my favorite Zillow salespeople. I love it when Sandy makes a mistake. All right. Anyways, Tyler Washburn, he's been here before and he's back now to talk to us a little bit more about some of the new tools that we have opted into to help our agents. So, Zillow for a long time has had a bad reputation in some places, but we had to pay to place ads. But now the energy and the vibe has really shifted. They're providing us the opportunity to have these tools to maintain and build relationships. And as you know, our company is relationships first. So I got really excited as Tyler started telling me more and more about some of these things. So I'm really excited to have Tyler here. He's going to go over some of the tools that we now offer to our agents, and then he can answer a bunch of questions and we'll go from there. But thanks so much. Tyler, he's been with Zillow for 12 years, so he definitely knows his shit. So thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, thanks for having me. And yeah, 12 years, it's funny how many times I feel like I've got absolutely everything down and then I'm asked to, jump into a meeting, something like this, and I'm like, "Oh, I actually need to brush up on all of the things, especially all the new things that we're doing." And really the two newest product lines that Zillow is offering right now are the two that we're talking about today, with just Showcase being one, and that's the more listing focused product that you guys have opted into, and then Zillow Pro. And they're tied together in a way, but they are two different things. And I just want to touch on both of those. I think I just start off with like a really quick overview of Showcase, what it is, why we should use it, when we should use it, how does it separate us from other listing agents in the area, and whatever area you guys are in. So I'd love to, if it's okay if I share my screen, is that cool? Okay. I want to do this. What I first want to just show is what a consumer sees when they see a Showcase listing. Why would we even care about Showcase listings? What's it look like when we're comparing those a normal listing to a Showcase listing? So I picked Dallas. I was just going to check around. What market do I want to look at today? I picked some Dallas ones just because I know I have clients down here using it right now. On my screen, you guys should be seeing, if I got the right one, you should be seeing the map. So if I'm a consumer, most of the time, what I am landing on is a map of listings. I've refined my search in some way. I'm looking for something specific, an area, bed bath combination near a school, something like that. And a consumer does start to narrow it down. What they will see is this page right here. If you see on the right hand side, this very first listing that's over here on the right side is a Showcase listing. This is not the most recent listing that's been posted. It's not like it posted a day ago, but it is being pushed up by Zillow's search engine to the top of the list. And this is why Showcase listings, on average, get about 75 to 100% more views than a similar listing, a listing that can be exactly like it, identical in terms of when it was posted, bed, bath number, all that. It will get pushed up. It is manually pushed up by us, especially within the first 7 days of it flipping to a Showcase listing. So this could be a listing that's newly listed, or it can be a listing that's, if you had a listing that's been on the market for 120 days and we're like, hey, we want to get more views on this listing. How can we get more showings going on this? It does push it up whenever it is flipped to Showcase. I wanted to show you guys just visually the difference here. This is, I think, one of the biggest pitches in terms of if you're bringing this into a listing appointment. My listing, if I have Showcase versus everyone else's listings. On the map here right now, what you see on the map is this little like star emblem. This is actually not what they're going to look like here pretty shortly. I took a screenshot of what the new view is going to look like. These ones with the bigger bubble and the picture on there, and the little star icon, is what Showcase listings are going to look like on the map pretty shortly. So they're going to be even more emphasized. And this is live in some markets. In some markets in Missouri, this is already up, but it will be everywhere soon. But if I just click on this, I just want to show you guys from a lead generation standpoint and just a visual, just quality standpoint, like what does this look like? So you can see when I bring this up, this main picture on a Showcase listing is way bigger. It does move side to side. my Idaho, we always make fun of it. My Idaho potato internet is going to be real slow here, so forgive me if it's not like quite as smooth as if I was running on 1 gig speed somewhere. But it does kind of pan through these pictures. You pick which pictures are on here in terms of which ones pan through. You can see right here, very first thing you notice on here is that Amy is the showcase agent. Amy is the list agent on this property. This contact agent button for Amy here is the only way you can get leads off your own listings on Zillow right now. If you have a normal listing, this is not here, and I'll show you how hard it is to even find the listing agent's information on a normal listing versus the showcase listing. One thing I'll point out too, this virtual staging element did just get added, not maybe 5-6 months ago. This is active on every single showcase listing. If I want to see what my industrial furniture looks like on here, I can get on here and click, and I can see what my furniture looks like versus the stage furniture that's actually in the home right now. And more and more consumers are asking us for something like this. Like, how can I see my stuff or other furniture within the home?
And that's just on the showcase listings?
That's only showcase listings. You can't do virtual staging on any other type of listing.
Okay.
So if I contact Amy button here, this lead will go straight to Amy. If I pull up any normal listing, I'll show you the normal listing view. You'll notice on here just the look of it, not quite as big and beautiful and featuring the photos there. But either of these two buttons, I know we kind of make it look like they have a choice between a list agent and a buyer's agent, but they don't. This generates a tour request for a buyer's agent who's paying for leads there, and this one still goes to them. It just doesn't create a phone call. It creates an email instead. You catch that one?
We got what you're putting down.
This is kind of hilarious, but I'm just looking at this through consumers' eyes, and it's just like, holy shit, but I love it. Like I like want to buy that house, by the way. Now.
Yeah, and that's
not this one, the one before it.
Yeah, I agree with
that. Price,
yeah.
Same price point, right? Yeah. Which one would you pick?
Yeah.
So that's just visually the difference between the two. I did want to show for your clients, there is a difference in what you can show your clients, the reporting that you get back off how your listing is doing versus a normal listing. The reporting that showcase listings give you and what you can provide your clients is a little bit more robust as well. I'm trying to find the look of one. I was literally just looking at it.
And real quick, Tyler, there was a question. For the staging, is there any wording on the screen that says it's virtually staged?
Yes. Yeah. When I go clicking on one, they actually have to choose. The consumer has to choose that virtual staging before they see it. So if I was just like panning through photos here, this is actually the real staging. I know it kind of looks a little convincing with the virtual staging, but they have to go click in on that virtual staging button before they see any of the options to. Oh, they can even pick no furniture. That's new. Yeah, if they want to see the open space. So yeah, they do have to. Yeah, there is some verbiage on there. Same with if they want to see the 3D tour. All showcase listings are required to have 3D tours. This is one difference between the two. So from a photography demand standpoint, that is something to consider too. And they'll all have these Matterport style ones as well. Oh, I'm going crazy on them. Did I catch another question on there?
Oh, Debbie just want to forget.
I'd rather take them now because you'll forget.
Well, I'm afraid you're probably going to go ahead and get to it, but okay. My dilemma is, especially now that I'm seeing it from a consumer's, I'm like, I want to use it on everything. However, I have a couple of listings right now that are by no means what I think of as showcase listings. I have an investment property. So the only reason I've ever thought I don't want to use it is because I don't know if it's a, do you have to think showcase or not showcase property is what I'm trying to get at. I mean, if it's just a junk piece of property, but it's not selling, but it needs attention, do you do that or not?
Well, yeah, let's get into that, because I did like kind of write down that we should be talking about strategy as to what types of listings and why we would use it. There's really three different trains of thought, and I've really learned this from my clients. This is not like Zillow derived information. I've just learned this from my clients that have been using it. If you have a listing, if like the average days on market for a listing is 60, and you've got one that's been sitting there for 200 days on market, there's a good reason to showcase those, like I said, because they do get a ton of views, where normally an older listing is getting pushed down and down and down. This is pushing it all the way to the top, especially first 7 to 14 days. So I do think there's a really good reason to showcase the ones that have been sitting for a while. If you're trying to get, and I have a really good example. My wife's broker here in Idaho was showcasing one, which was like, from a property standpoint, awesome, but you walked in and the ceiling was like 6 feet tall, and you walked in, you're like right into the living room. It just didn't, from a price point standpoint, it was, not quite on par with everything else around its price. He showcases it. I think it was like 20 days later, it finally sells. But, this is with price cuts combination. And if you combine things like price cuts with showcase, it does push it up even higher. So if like there's 3 showcase listings around me and I price cut at the same time, it pushes that one all the way up to the very top. So I think that's a good reason. If you are, in terms of the other reasons why to do it, if you are trying to win a luxury listing, something at the top end, like just in terms of luxury packaging, I think is a really good way to build it in to that packaging as well. But if you are trying to get leads, I will say this: if you're trying to get leads off it, if you're trying to get buyer or seller leads back to you off of your listing, you do want to be featuring listings that are around the median price point of wherever that listing is.
That makes sense.
I can't emphasize this enough. If you have $1 million listing and every listing around it is 200K, your chances of getting a lead off that are pretty low. If you're showcasing one that's 250 that really should be maybe 300, and the average around it is 250, I would expect more leads off of that.
That makes sense.
Sorry, Lindsay's got her hand up.
Okay.
So I've had experience with agents. Zillow Showcase is new, and the biggest thing I always remind the agents, because it was so new, is that not every listing can qualify for a showcase listing. So the criteria right now is that it has to be a residential qualifying property. So it has to have a residence on it. We had some scenarios. We had some scenarios in another brokerage where we're like, hey, like I have this commercial blend, and it was like, okay, like that won't really work. But I was like, good try. Also too, like I sell land, so obviously it might be residential land, but there wasn't a structure on it to feature. So the first thing is, one, is it a does it check all the boxes to qualify for a showcase? Because unfortunately, we did have some agents in the past that like bought the upgrade in photography, and it was like, it's in qualify. So first, make sure, a majority of our listings will be on Zillow, but not all of them check all the boxes to be a Zillow Showcase listing, just for some of those particular residential qualifications. So first things first, that's one of them. And just to kind of mirror what Tyler said, because I've dealt with Zillow Showcase Platinums before, and agents being new to this cool, awesome platform. It is an elevated price point for you to invest in that highlight of photography, as well as the actual showcase platform itself. So is this property structured not only to feature the property, but the other half of it, is this property going to generate a lot of leads? Like, is this going to be a really cool property where I can boost it and I'm going to get buyers leads? So it's not just, hey, I have this property, it's going to sell fast. You may look at investing in a Zillow Showcase in a property like that because of the alternative of the lead generation. So there's kind of 2 ways to look at that. And I just wanted to give that input with my experience on that. But the sidebar of, before, if you're not sure if it's Zillow Showcase qualified, reach out to your broker. Like I said, we had that scenario where someone didn't know, like, hey, it doesn't have a structure on it, even though it's a residential lot. You can't Zillow, there's nothing to photograph, you know, in their current qualifications. So just wanted to avoid that as well.
Yeah, excellent. Definitely. I haven't seen anyone try to feature a lot before, but I'm sure it's happened.
I mean, we can game the system, you know, we'll try.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Loopholes.
Well, that was a good. I'm glad we discussed that though, because I do think mine would qualify, other than the fact, the price point and other things like that, and because of what's around it. But I was just thinking, oh, I'm kind of embarrassed to put this property out there because it's not a showcase pretty property as far as what you usually see when you go to showcase. In my head, I go showcase. Oh, it's this big, gorgeous home with everything you could want, but that's not the situation, but it would fall into most categories.
It's kind of like, does it need a boost? You know, it's like that there's that, then there's, there's multiple reasons why you would use this. And so, but if you're having an issue with strategy, get back with your team, or even we can plug in with Zillow Showcase on that. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't always have to be a luxury property. It doesn't have to be a property of an elevated price point.
Right.
This is a marketplace boost, and it's kind of like, what's your reasoning behind it? And it may not be one particular reason or the other. So, and like I said, get with me, Debbie. I'm happy to strategize, because obviously it's going to be an investment for you as the agent.
Yeah, exactly. Which I have no problem with. So, but anyway, okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to hold y'all up.
I did want to hit on one thing from the cost and investment standpoint too. There are some markets, if you look at that, like the Dallas market I was just looking at, where the cost to showcase a listing is price point dependent or market dependent. And because of the way that we structured it with your guys' group, there's some markets where it's 500 to feature a listing, or 750 to feature a listing, and for you guys it's going to be a flat 300 no matter what, regardless of price point or market or anything like that. It'll be 300 flat to showcase no matter what.
Yay, that's so exciting.
I will tell you guys, for emphasis, I was with firms that were paying like $700 to $1,000. So the fact that we are able to offer this to our agents at this price it's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable that you can do this. Like, I was dumbfounded. So, but again, we're awesome. So the team is awesome for getting this done with Tyler.
Had to do it.
Tyler, real quick, can you also throw in kind of a little bit about our discussion prior to this, when we were talking about how it's underutilized in some markets and then it's maxed out in others?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you do have so every single market for Showcase is capped at 10% of the market can be showcased in terms of listings. So you have somewhere you might be the only agent in that area using it. And if you guys ever want to know, there's a showcase filter on that search page. I can share my screen again. If you ever want to know, like, how many other folks am I competing against, or who else can offer this around me or not, if you are looking at that search page, there's a filter for showcase specific, and you will see how many are around you. But there are some markets where you can't get in. There are several that are sold out. There are markets around the country, especially now. If you look at the last like 3 or 4 months, there are a lot more that have sold out. There's no more accounts being added in those markets. But yet you do have some, like we were looking at Quad Cities earlier today, where there wasn't a single showcase listing, where you could literally walk into a listing appointment and be like, here's what your listing looks like if you list with me, and I'm the only person here that can offer you this. I'm the only agent here or team that can offer you this. I'll pull up one of those zips over here where we live. I have a feeling we'll see quite a few, but it's under more filters there if you're looking on the search page, and under tours it's must have showcase. You can just see how many. Yeah, actually I can tell there's not that many around us right now. So this is where we live over in Idaho. So out of all those listings, you got about 10. And it's going to be very, very different market to market. I see someone in here is in South Dakota. So there's going to be some markets in South Dakota where you don't see a single one.
We have some markets that don't even have people. So, you have cows.
A lot of bison, right?
Tyler, how do we check and make sure that our market is open?
because the way that we've structured it, you'll be able to use it no matter what. So anyone in this group will be able to use it.
Okay.
And do we have to should we be contacting you when we're adding agents and markets? Should we be letting you know?
It's very easy on the administrative side, on your guys' side, within the workspace to add team members. It takes about 5 seconds.
Okay, cool.
If you run into any problems with it, yes, absolutely. Come to me with that. New markets, I wouldn't worry about any new markets. Just the way we've kind of backdoored you guys into some of these, I wouldn't worry about that. If for any reason it doesn't let you showcase a property that you, like Lindsay was saying, is a normal residential structure on the land, all that, if for whatever reason it's not letting you, or if it even sticks you in limbo, sometimes you'll do everything right. You'll order the showcase, you'll order the photography, and then it'll say pending for like 24 hours. If you guys run into that, I have a way to like kind of kick them into high gear in terms of flipping it. So if we got a listing that we're like, we weren't sure we're going to get it on Thursday, and now we're doing photos on Saturday, let me know and I'll try to help you get it moved along quicker.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And guys, just post in your support channel if you ever have any issues.
Blow up that support channel.
Yeah.
Any other, trying to think of anything that we didn't hit on with Showcase. The only other thing that I will say on Showcase too, that honestly gets underutilized, is that any Showcase listing, if you guys have a Showcase listing and I'm a buyer, if I have a saved search, which a lot of buyers do, where I save an area and a price point, I'm like, give me every new listing that comes up within this price point, or within the saved search criteria. If you have a Showcase listing that matches their criteria, it gets sent to that buyer on a one-to-one email with all your information on that email. They get read at about a 50% open rate. It's like 3 or 4 times higher than normal email marketing in terms of the open rate. Gets sent straight to them. It has your contact info and reach out to the list agent on that email.
That's huge.
Yeah, it does not get brought up enough, and you can actually see within your Zillow inbox or your Follow Up Boss account if that lead came from a Showcase or a Showcase email.
Cool. That's a good segue into our Follow Up Boss talk.
Yeah. If we're ready for Pro, we'll flip over to
any
Pro,
last questions on Showcase?
Lingering...
Tyler, I had a question, because I didn't realize this was a feature and how just impressive it was. But when I actually have one coming up, and when I was looking and doing the research, the requests for media, I was actually pretty shocked at that one, a lot of agents didn't know that you guys actually have a list of certified Zillow Showcase photographers, and what that entails, because I know that was kind of overlooked in a rollout. I was a part of a rollout when it just came out, and I know like a lot of agents didn't understand that like you had to have specific photographers or criteria, and then also too that you guys actually take it a step further and you have like a request media, and you can actually look and find that media in your area, and it even offers like price points. And those were actually really aggressive and better than some of the photographers I was using. So could you tell about that setup? Because that kind of shocked me when I saw it, and I just wanted to know the background about it.
Yeah, that is actually, I was just in a meeting about that yesterday. That is about to become much more prevalent, cheaper, and the packages they offer are going to be pretty aggressive in terms of like if you want drone photography or sky tours or some of the next level, some of the things that you would have paid a premium for, they're going to be able to be ordered through that space right there within Supportal, within your workspace. And I'm liking what they're going to do in terms of bundling. So it sounds like some of these bundles might reduce your Showcase costs or your photography costs if you do both the Showcase and photography request through that request media button when you guys are flipping it to Showcase. Some markets, it is really permeated. You have a ton of those options. Like when you go request it, you can pick like between 20 or 50 photographers to do. In some places, you can't find one. So it does kind of depend market to market Bigger markets have more of them. That's just kind of how it goes, and they're more competitive usually in terms of pricing. But if what it seems like they're going to do in terms of these packages come out, you're going to see like basically price matching, where if we think we can beat the price of whatever another photographer has, then we'll go out and do it for you. They really want to make it more popular if they can. But yeah, you can request photography right there through your showcase order, and they'll try to find somebody for you that's verified. There are some requirements in terms of like what your photographer's camera level is, and if you don't know, I can send you the full list of cameras just to be sure that your photographer has one. They're really not that expensive if they wanna go buy one. I thought they were way more, and then I started looking at some of these like, oh, they're not that bad. But there are some requirements on there in terms of quality. Any other get registered? We can send them a link. Is it Mickey? We can send them a link for them to do that. It's a free account that they need to start if they want to become verified. And really it's like 5 minutes and they're done, as long as they have a certain one of these cameras, and just create a free Arrayo, I think is what the company is called. They have to make an Arrayo account, and it's a free account. They don't need to pay a subscription or anything.
And they don't have to be like a verified Zillow photographer in order to qualify you for a Zillow Showcase. You just have to have the right camera and photography entered in for the Zillow Showcase. But I bet that's a good lead generation system for the photographers, right, Tyler? Is that why they do that?
Oh yeah, they're trying to. Yeah, you can use your photographer. There's no like, you don't have to do anything for your photographers. You can order Zillow certified ones, which will be in that list when you request it, if you request a photographer. So you can use your own, or you can use ours.
Yeah, just to back what Sandy said. So I live in a small rural market, and sometimes it's hard to find photographers that have kind of that advanced background.
Mm-hmm.
However, one of the photographers I used, when she found out about this and everybody in our office was going to be using it, she like doubled down, and she's like, my business alone has like tripled just because she's now at that, has that endorsement and that quality. So she was actually like, I was hesitant at first, Zillow, the big bad wolf. But if you do have a photographer, I will tell you from experience that that's actually helped them, and they're like very responsive now and very excited, because now they're like, I'm the only Zillow photographer in the market. But also don't get caught. Like, we also had photographers that were like, oh, I have the equipment, and then they went to upload it, and Zillow was like, no, you're missing XYZ, and they really weren't aware of that outline. So please be sure before you pay a photographer, $400, $500, $600, that they have that checklist and they're triple sure that their equipment qualifies, because we did see that on the flip side, that it's not just walk in and have a drone and have a camera. Like, you do have to have particular equipment. And we did see some issues with people saying they thought they knew, but they really didn't. So just be super careful with that, guys, before you invest in someone that didn't do that certification or didn't check those formal boxes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be great. That way that way, right up front, which one because anybody and everybody out there. So, there's so many out there doing that, and they say they have experience, have a background, all that, but then of course they don't have the equipment, and it kind of goes on with it. And I understand just starting out, but it'll be a great tool to have right up front. We would like to use you for that.
Tyler, Mickey, one of our agents, is more in a rural market, and she wanted to get her photographers introduced, as well as where can we find the photography qualifications, like a checklist for that?
I sent over a couple resources over to Holly earlier that she can send you. That it is in there.
Okay, we can add that to our agent resource page as well.
Yep.
Mickey, we'll make sure that you get that.
For sure. Okay. Any more showcase stuff before we?
Really excited to show you guys this next part. So we were on a waiting list for it and everything. So Tyler get to it. I'm excited.
All right.
It's a game changer.
She's like, everybody shut up. Let Tyler talk about the next big thing that's about to drop.
So Zillow Pro is a new product. Like we said, it's been kind of in experimental phases, and they kind of learned from some mistakes they made with Showcase. Actually, Zillow did with Showcase was like, create product, send to market. It was overpriced and didn't work. And Pro is kind of the opposite, where they've tested it for a full year, underpriced in my opinion, and in terms of the value of it, I think they did a good job right away with getting rid of some things that they initially had on there, and including some of the things that we'll talk about. So what Pro is a twofold. It's a twofold product. Anybody that's attached to the team's profile right now, in terms of the Zillow profile, will notice one of those two things is a big upgrade to what your profile looks like on Zillow. I can show you guys here what it looks like already. Just hit on this really quick because I think the follow-up boss stuff is actually more valuable, but I just want to be sure you guys see this. If you are attached to the team profile, anyone attached now has a pro visually looking profile, which moves this contact team button, which is, instead of me having to go fill out my information if I want to reach out to the team, it's just a one click. So it does drive more selected leads to your profile. And then you see this display here, if I look at any ordinary profile, you don't see this display in terms of reviews or past sales or testimonials showing up here on this page. I'll go look at it like a regular profile for you guys really quick. Actually, I'm sure this person doesn't have Pro. Pro is still very, very limited in terms of what teams have access to it. You've got, it's probably under 1,000 total accounts across the country that have access to it. So you guys are very, very early. I've been part of the alpha, the pre-alpha, the alpha and the beta, so I've really seen it since the beginning of it. Am I allowed to go look at this person's profile? Maybe not. The profile part of it, I think is awesome. I'm glad that they finally made some tweaks. Here's what a normal profile looks like. You'll just see there's no big giant banner there. Everything is a little bit smaller, and this contact team button is normally actually beneath the fold, quote unquote. So I have to scroll down normally to see it. My screen is just enormous, so you can see the whole, because I'm blind, as you guys can see. But I have to actually fill this out if I want to contact team and do that, versus the one click right underneath there. So it does drive more selectivity.
And think about how most people are on mobile, guys. So it'll be even more varied.
So can you scroll down and click on like Josh's profile or Mickey's? These are the people that have already accepted the invitation. So now Josh can go in and edit this. I've updated the logo, and the team names just my Rico and two, because it already says my real estate company, but it defaults to the map of like listings and solds and stuff. But we can go in there now and he can add his own videos, or highlight some of his reviews. So there's so much we can do with the video feature. I'm so excited. So like, obviously, like the main page, once we have more buyer seller focused content, I'll add that. But most people that are stalking us are, you know, agents right now. But in your agent profiles, you know, this is a great time to, I mean, Josh is probably going to come up with some really great ideas for you, but this is a great time to talk about your community, have like upload like YouTube videos where you're talking about, you know, certain things. It's going to be, this is such an amazing opportunity to leverage this video space, and having 5 different videos that you can scroll through. Like, I can't wait for Josh to like noodle that and be like, every agent should have these 5 videos, you know, fact thing about your town or whatever. So I'm excited.
And then also now you put this Zillow profile as a link into your Popple digital business card. So then it's like, check me out on Zillow. And that's going to go straight from your link in bio into like your business, and they can like see you on Zillow, just make it easier for them to check you out. Okay, this wasn't what I was excited about though.
Yeah, so I just want to touch on this briefly, because really this next portion is much more valuable.
Josh has a question.
Oh, here we go. What do we got?
I just got a quick question. When you're in the pro profile, if you have a showcase listing, will it do anything to promote that listing in the profile? Or like if you click on it, will it take you to the showcase?
That's a great idea. If it's in your list of listings here, then yes.
Okay.
It doesn't display up here.
Okay.
Really good idea though. Gonna make me
and
look good next time I get to go.
can we
talk about
is
the product guys.
is there a way that, because I just need to look in there, but where you can change these videos, we could actually put like one of our showcase
Yes,
listing
there is no
videos
rules.
in that. Okay.
There's no rules about what you display there. If it's a YouTube formatted video, it can go there. So if you have, and I have teams that have new construction neighborhoods they put on there, a video about a new construction neighborhood, a video about their showcase listing. You can stick either one there. But the big win with Pro is actually within Follow Up Boss and what Follow Up Boss can now do for you guys. Within Follow Up Boss, once you have a Pro account, you can send what we used to call a smart link, or we're calling now My Agent, which is what it used to be called if you sent this link through Zillow to try to attach the person to you long term. But basically, you can send a link to any person. This does not have to be a Zillow lead, any Sphere lead, any contact that you dump into your FUB, any other lead source that's within Follow Up Boss. You can send the smart link to them, and you can learn every single bit of their activity, what they're looking at on the site, if they've changed what they've looked at, if they've claimed ownership of their home, they're acting like a seller in some way. Any bit of activity you can see and actually surfaces up to you in a smart list within FUB every single morning. You also get notifications if it's something brand new has happened. So if someone who you sent this link to that's a Sphere lead from 3 years ago, or a college buddy that you've got that you sent it to that you talked to about real estate, if they start looking at a new neighborhood or a new area, it surfaces it up to you in real time. And the big win with this is that they are now only can see you on any Zillow site indefinitely into the future. So they cannot reach out to any other person on Zillow or any of the other Zillow sites. It automatically gets redirected back to you.
And the files.
This is basically a way to protect your Sphere from being able to reach out to somebody else. And I do have a pretty awesome stat that I learned like during this whole Pro phase, that if you look at 2020, if you look at 2020 or earlier, about 25% or more of someone who had done a real estate transaction reached out to that agent that they had worked with before. So it's about 1 in 4 chance that they reach back out to you again. In 2024, that number was all the way down to 7%. So very, very few folks actually reach back out to who they've worked with before. So this is a way to protect yourself from that happening. And I've seen from folks in the alpha, I have one gal, it's actually another Holly, my only other Holly. I only have one other one. It's just the one. But she was in Dallas, Texas. She sent this link out to a couple of clients that were past clients, all Sphere stuff. And one of them started looking in Georgia. They live in South Dallas. They started looking in Georgia, and she just reached out and said, "Hey, any real estate goals this year? Any plans this year for real estate?" And they said, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're moving to Georgia. We need to list our house." That might have been someone that she lost out on if she hadn't had that engagement going with the person, that smart link going with the person.
I'm so excited about this.
Tyler, can you touch on, I've been so vocal, like you and I have discussed in the past, I've been so vocally against Zillow for many years. And so this is truly like a game changer, but a lot of fear-mongering real estate agents are going on and producing reels that are like, oh, Zillow can see inside your follow-up boss and fucking steal your contacts and shit. So can you address that and talk about how we're actually using this as leverage and Zillow's not, got their tentacles in your follow-up boss and stuff?
This is the first time in maybe 10 years where Zillow is offering a product that is a win for us and a win for you. And in terms of being able to lock in clients that might have went to somebody else. And honestly, Zillow is trying to differentiate the way that they build revenue with Showcase, with Follow Up Boss, with Pro, with Dot Loop, all of these different product lines. They want to diversify out, and it's not just Zillow leads, and that's it in terms of the way that they make their profits. And we know that the better tools that we give you guys, the better that you do with tools that we give, the more it gets reinvested. So it's like, so if it is a win for you, then it's a win for us. And I hear and see, I'm on some of these elite pages and Facebook real estate groups and all that. I'm on there too. We have all these people's information anyway. Whether you use the tools we give you or not, we have it all anyway. So use it and try to win more commission dollars back for you. If we really wanted to do something with it, we would have, we could. And there's nothing that, they're coming to us anyway. So try to get them locked in with you instead of them reaching out to someone else who's paying for leads in the area that they reach out in.
I love you saying that, Tyler, because, with all the back and forth and negativity with, Zillow, blah, blah. I love hearing that from your side of it because, that's what it is. I mean, they're working with us. They're working for us. It's not like it's, dog eat and you're on this side, I'm on this side. So I appreciate you telling us that.
Yeah, it's been a big, like Sandy was saying, I've been here for a really long time, and we used to introduce tools pretty regularly that was like, let's help agents convert more. Like that was a big point of emphasis for like 3 or 4 years when I started the company, and kind of gotten away from that. We're just lead gen and that's it, and we were trying to do everything we could just to generate as many leads as possible. And in this last like year and a half, it's been a big shift back towards how do we give them more tools to win more business.
Yeah.
It's been nice, been refreshing.
So yeah, just so everyone knows where my head is at, is I'm going to, like, my holly.myrealestateco.com is going to route to my Popple, and on the top of the Popple it has a link to my profile, and it's like, add me, and I'm just gonna talk to my buyers and be like, I'm guessing you already look for homes on Zillow, and they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna be like, okay, great, then add me, so I'm the only one that can see your activity, blah 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 blah. But like, I've been doing this now for over 15 years, and maybe less than 10 people in my entire life have ever like started using my own personal website or domain or whatever. As much as I would try to drive traffic to it, like, it's just like a waste of space. So again, we have such limited real estate, and staying in front of our sphere, I'm just really excited about that because we've been researching lots of different ways to help our agents stay in front of their sphere and build that sphere relationship, because that is how most people get their business, and that's how you stay sustainable. So we have some more exciting things rolling out over the next week, or you might hear about more tools tomorrow even. But it's all about helping you maintain those relationships. So.
Tyler, just out of curiosity, if I'm a consumer and I click, this is a non-Zillow Pro, non-showcase listing, I'm clicking contact agent or set me up with a showing, how many agents does that, like, what I want these agents to understand is the WIFM for their clients, what's in it for their clients. They can truly say, if you don't want to be hounded by a whole bunch of different agents, like, literally accept my invitation so that I'm your agent, or however the fuck that works. But like, it's going to be, that is the WIFM for these people, because they don't like getting cold called by all these agents.
If you're a buyer and you submit a normal lead, you're not connected with anybody, you're just submitting a normal lead. Zillow reaches out to them. It's always Zillow first. Zillow reaches out to them 6 to 18 times within the first week of trying to turn them into a connection call. They're trying to turn them into a live transfer call, right?
Yeah.
So we are texting.
Agents are not doing enough then. Add that to
Well, that's the whole reason why that started is because we found out the agents weren't doing enough in terms of follow-up. It's usually like two, I think it's like 2 attempts is the average, and then we kind of move on. I think the magic number is actually something like 8. If you're not doing 8 within 48 hours or something like that, like, you actually should be hounding them a little. But that's what they're going to experience if they fill out a lead. And so this is just comes straight back to you instead of them literally getting hammered to make them into a normal contact or a normal lead.
Love it.
He's not crazy. The last number I heard was as high as 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was around like the 10 mark is what I've been seeing,
There's actually like a really big Harvard study about real estate lead follow-up. There's a huge study that was done about how many times you need to follow up, and it's literally cold case-esque. Like if you don't get a hold of them within the first 48 hours, you're not going to talk to them. If it's not a sphere lead or someone you've talked to before.
Yep.
It drops into like the single-digit % chance that you ever talk to them.
So lastly, Tyler, can you explain how amazing our company is as far as like being at the forefront and how few people are actually taking advantage of these opportunities and how few people have access to these opportunities?
Yeah, like I said, a little bit of luck, but also, you know, I've part of being here for so long is kind of worked my way into some of the rooms that I've got to be in, and I get to offer some of these products to my clients that I've got usually 50 to 100 clients at a time. That covers everything from Canada to Mexico, that whole central region. And my folks using Pro, that list is very, very small. And right now, really, I'm only supposed to be calling folks that are on the interested list from like a year ago, and those are the only folks that are supposed to be getting calls about it. So it is very unique. You know, sooner or later, almost everyone using FUB will have it. So if you're getting clients engaged into those smart link relationships now, they're not going to be able to accept one from somebody else later. So this is like, get in, use it ad nauseum. And honestly, the accepted rates for those smart links is really high. Like if even a bad team, even a team with like a lower accepted rate is still like 60-70% accepted rate. You have some that is near 100%. The team I mentioned earlier, Holly Torrey, who's down in Dallas, there is near 100%. And you have some that do shotgun blast. They just send out to literally everybody that's in there. And you have some that are like targeted in terms of who they're sending it to. But yeah, very, very few folks are able to use that right now. I think it's probably under 1,000 clients across the entire country. Showcase is market dependent, but like I said, 10% is the most showcase listings you can see within a market. And that's the entirety of the market. So like, you know, for Austin, that's anything from San Antonio all the way north to Kylene. That whole market's included in that. And pretty soon here, it'll be capped in most markets and people won't be able to get in, and they'll have to consider if they want to expand that or keep it the same or what they'll do with it. But pricing for Showcase is also one thing. The pricing that we got, pricing for Showcase is eventually going to be more than double that per listing. They'll, as soon as they get enough people in the door, they'll start creeping that price up. So we've got it at a good spot.
All right. So Tyler, some of the agents have trouble getting into their Zillow accounts or haven't set up their profile at all, but especially agents that maybe used an old email or their old brokerage's email. Like, so what's the best course of action for both getting into their account and resetting it up and updating it? And then also just like our new licensees, what should we be telling them about creating an account?
Be sure, if they're creating an account and have never created one before, be sure that they click the button when they're creating a new one that I am an industry professional. Because most of the time the mistake is made is they create a consumer account. It takes me 2 seconds to upgrade a consumer account to a professional account. So if anyone has problems with that, you can go to Agent Care. They'll take 5 days to get back to you, and it might not actually be helpful with whatever email is sent back to you. So you can come to me with stuff like that. If you have an email address that you're trying to sign into, but you no longer have access to it because it's an old brokerage, I have powers to change that too. So I can just change it straight up. You don't have to like try to do the whole reset dance. I can help with that.
Okay. Awesome. So should we get out your email, your phone number?
Email me. Yeah, email me. Any Zillow profile stuff, email me. Actually, same with Showcase. If you're having Showcase stuff too, when you're hopping into the workspaces, just send them to me.
We can keep it super simple. If you're an agent on the line, like I'm having this issue too. If you're an agent on the line, drop it in your support channel that you need help signing in to Zillow Showcase, because I know for a fact that God only knows how old that email was that I had that did the original one. So drop it in your support channel, and that way we can take and maybe do a class together with Tyler.
Yeah. Well, I have a question about that, because I did call him when I first came over. I called into Zillow and for that same reason, and the girl actually didn't reset it. She just started me a new Zillow account, and everything previously, anything I had in there was gone. So I was like, I don't think that was the way to do that. So I would like to figure out what happened.
Yeah, same with if you have like sales or reviews that should be there that are gone, I can track those down. I can merge profiles if you have multiple. I know we all end up with multiple profiles if we've been doing this for more than 5 years.
Right.
So I can get them all in one place too.
Okay, good.
I wish Zillow would let you just join our Slack. That would be great.
And we're just kind of like messing around in the chat, agents. So we're gonna do something where it's like a workshop per week. So whether it's like maximize your Zillow profile or your Propel business card or, you know, your Instagram profile, I think we should focus on one thing a week, and anybody can come in and we can workshop it and optimize it.
Great idea.
I was going to mention one thing just I saw someone say Tech Tuesdays. One thing about Pro is when you sign in and you're in your Follow Boss and you have, once Pro is enabled, which is enabled for anyone that's attached to the team now, it will also, if you have any old Zillow leads that are in there, if you have an old Zillow lead, or if you have, even if it's from years and years ago, any note or any recording of any conversations, the AI that it's built in will write you a response based off what those prior notes and conversations were. So if you talk to them 5 years ago and there's notes or a recorded conversation, it'll say, based off your last conversation, this is what we think you should say. So it is.
I need that for my life.
It helps. We could like plug that into my cell phone. That'd be nice. What were we talking about last time?
You're supposed to care about this person's baby.
Yeah. please give me a summary of every conversation we've had for the last 5 years. Thank you.
Love it.
Yeah, some of that, it kind of helps solve a little bit of like what to say, because I know sometimes it's like our databases were like, who should we reach out to, why, when, and what should we say? And those are the kind of questions that it addresses with the intelligent AI that's built into it. So use it. I still kind of curtail mine because sometimes it's a little too brief, actually, which they've kind of erred on the brief side, but use it.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Tyler. This was incredible. I'm so fired up. If these agents actually use it, then their business is going to shoot through the roof. So
that's the key. And I do see utilization rate. So if I have to pop back in here because 20% of us are using it, I will. Same with Showcase listings. Showcases, there's pretty clear data that if you're using like 60% or more of your listings are Showcase, what that changes in terms of how many selected leads you're getting, how many Showcase leads you're getting. It's just pretty defined line in the sand.
Interesting. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
This was great. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Holly.
Well, don't miss our company meeting tomorrow. We've got lots of exciting announcements and news for you. So we'll see you all tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central. But when in doubt, reach out, messages if you need us. We are here for you. We all started this morning with a blank slate at 0. So go out and talk to a buyer, a seller, or an agent today. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.